Sanjeev has been one of our supporters right from the beginning of the education world, India school rankings, and he runs a company called Infinity Modules, which makes real avant-garde 21st century furniture for schools, and so I'd like to introduce him. Sanjeev Trivedi is the Goa-based Managing Director of Infinity Modules Private Limited. Founded in 1997, Infinity Modules is a pioneer in manufacturing ergonomic, safe, and durable school furniture. This ISO 9001 certified company has two state-of-the-art manufacturing units in Goa, supported by a fully fledged R&D facility, and provides world-class furniture to education institutes from preschool to university countrywide. So Sanjeev, we're going to grill you a little bit and educate us about the importance of furniture, because for the layperson, one chair is as good as another chair, and one table is as good as another table. So my first question is, most people look at the price and buy whatever seems affordable. Why should school management principals and others go deeper into selecting furniture for schools? Got a mic?
Yes, yeah. I think they've wired me up.
Okay.
Thank you, Dilip. It's been an honor participating with you and being here on the Oscar Award night for school every year after year. Your question can partly get answered by yourself, because you have Infinity Furniture. How do you feel about it?
I feel great.
In your office. So, it's a very simple question to answer, because a school, the key word now is learning outcome. If you go one step behind, what influences the learning outcome? Of course, the quality of teacher, etc., but also the environment. And the only thing that comes in contact with the student is the furniture.
Every
so the
day,
desk,
yes.
the chair, the aids the teachers have. So it's not that superficial a thing. And Sumia was kind enough to say that we love going to the office now. Similarly, imagine a child, I love going to this school because it's great furniture, I have my own lovely desk, nice, I don't get injured, it doesn't hurt me. So I think it's a very important thing, and it's a small percentage of the school cost. A school will cost you 20 crores, maybe the furniture is less than a crore, but people spend a lot of time negotiating, stinging on it, whereas a building, they never spend so much time on the concrete or the steel rod or something. But if you pay a little more attention on this, making it a little more comfortable, spacing it out properly, I think it will definitely influence the learning outcomes, and we've seen it over 20 years now.
So in short, furniture can be enabling.
It is a very big enabler of the learning outcome.
Yes.
So
yeah, my second question is, we all hear the word ergonomics. You know, everybody claims we are ergonomic furniture. So what exactly is ergonomic furniture, and why is it important?
Last year, people who have seen my presentation, I had a few slides on ergonomics, and ergonomics is basically science of comfort. So the shoes you're wearing is a part of ergonomics. If you feel comfortable, it's got good ergonomics. If you're feeling uncomfortable, it's biting you, it's bad ergonomics. Again, if a child is comfortable, feels safe, feels secure, and it's good ergonomics, so it's extremely important. The other thing is, we have 5 different sizes for schools, starting from primary until college. Imagine a child sitting on a very high chair for one whole year. The circulation to his limbs will be constricted because the thigh is pressed, the feet are dangling. The feet are going to be deformed.
Oh, really?
So it can be very, very serious. Or for example, in classes 6 to 8, where some children have got extra shot of hormones and they've shot up, they're much taller than the other students. If they are made to sit on furniture that's low, it can be damaging, a permanent postural damage. So a little more insight into ergonomics, even things like how far is the board from the last row. If it's too far, the child can't see, he's going to have problems with the eye. So ergonomics covers basically the science of comfort in a classroom, also for the teacher, as much for the teacher. because the teacher also should be able to see the class. So that's why ergonomics is extremely important, and plenty of internet resources available to see ergonomics in the classroom. If you just type that in Google, you will get lots of research data. So it is quite critical.
So you've been in this business for a long time now, since 1997.
Yes.
And now, do you think school managements are becoming aware of the importance of selecting the right furniture for the right age groups?
Quick answer is yes, more and more. Again, last year I had a big presentation on the criteria for school furniture selecting. A lot of people are now paying more and more attention, especially when they have traveled abroad, when they have seen schools abroad and they have noticed how different their school is from there. And people are paying more and more attention. These are some points which are there which tell you how to plan a good school. So I see definitely a change where people are spending more energy on it. They're traveling abroad. Also, the thing that I've seen lots of internationally trained principals coming in. When they come in, they bring international practices. They know that what doesn't work. So they bring in a lot of know-how, not just on education, but on the amenities, the facilities. And you know, a big burden is when an educator has to worry about this glide is broken, the chair is broken, and when he knows that, okay, I want to buy this, like we have an example, I think it was in Dibrugarh, a missionary school bought one of our furniture for their school, and I said, my God, the freight is going to be $1.5 lakh. So I was skeptic, but the priest ordered the furniture, and I asked him, thank you very much, but you know, I'm curious, why would you do that? He's saying, in Dibrugarh, everything is a challenge. I can't get anything there, so I know after I saw your stuff at a few schools, I know once I buy this, I will have peace of mind. And he has a peace of mind even after 10, 15 years.
Yes.
So that's an important aspect, and yes, it is improving, but we would like to spend a lot of time educating. We have a stall outside. I want people to come and ask us questions. I want people to visit us in Goa. We are happy to share what we've learned over 20 years and how we can make your school the best equipped for better learning outcomes.
Yeah, actually, I've got one of your chairs. I had a big back problem. You know, in our business, we have to write a lot. So you can have a back problem. It's very important to get the right kind of chair. And I'm not endorsing him because he's my friend, but I do have a KI chair and an Infinity chair, sorry. Infinity chair, and it's very good. So, and one of the other things, you've diversified now into lab equipment,
yes,
laboratories.
Yes.
So how's that going?
Very interesting. We have an OEM tie-up with a company which makes professional labs for pharmaceutical companies, which is high-end. So we got to know how a lab is made. Since we do schools, we know what schools need, and we kind of bridged the needs of a school, bridging with what we do for professional labs, and we've come up with an economic solution because schools may not be able to afford a very high-end furniture. So we've introduced some special lab furniture, which you see here, physics, chemistry, bio. We've also found a peculiar thing. When new schools start, they want a makeshift lab. They put a lab in a place and they say, next year we want to move it to another location. So the utilities are not there, water supply, wastewater is not there. So we've also created a portable utility module, so you can make a lab in any classroom without sewage and other lines, run it for 1 year, 2 years, and when you are ready with the real lab, with the water supply and wastewater, then we can move the lab and plug it in. We've done it at a few schools and it's worked out very well. So lab is picking up a lot. And
so movable lab, a movable lab.
I mean, all our stuff is portable, modular, so it should be able to, it's like Lego. You should be able to plug it in wherever you like. So it's being done. And also we are introducing elements of safety which are very critical, like an eye wash, like a fume hood. We also are working on a special demo fume hood where the teacher could demonstrate to students a chemistry experiment without the fumes coming out, and the students can see from all three sides. So those are the things upcoming. You could send us an inquiry on our website, and you can get much more information about this because it's very exciting to do this lab furniture.
Now, a question which in everybody's is a China factor.
Everybody, as you know, China has flooded the whole world with much cheaper and people say better goods and services, including especially furniture.
So what's your comment? Why
Is China furniture as good as the Chinese say it is?
Well, China is a threat, no doubt. But the cheap price thrills are wearing out. There's a quote which everyone you must have heard, that the sweetness of cheap price wears off very quickly when the bitterness of poor quality sets in. So it's seen. There's also an element of a lot of people paying cash. China is a good route. In our company, we work with ERP systems and also that becomes a bottleneck. But more and more people are finding a headache. Also, you bought a school worth of furniture. Now you need 10 more desks, you need 20 more chairs, you need this. You can't get it from China. It will be impossible to ship. If something breaks, how do you get it replaced? So there are practical issues with it. But what happens typically is school spends a lot on the building, on the landscaping, on everything, and it goes over budget. By the time it comes to furniture, they have virtually nothing left. And they often say, come on, let's change. अरे 2 साल चला लेंगे, कहाँ से भी ले लो, plastic chair ले लो.
Let's go China.
We'll go, whatever. And China treats you well, by the way. If you go to China, you will have a good time. There's a whole orchestra. And China is happy because you got 40-foot container. You have to pay 100% advance. The goods are sent. And he doesn't have to ever worry about you coming back. So they are able to cut every servicing cost and offer you. But it's wearing out. I'm happy to say that let them have their share. But there's a growing market where people realize, and finally, a school needs to focus on learning outcomes, on education, and not worry about kaun sa AC le, kaun sa printer le, kaun sa ye le. We should buy something which will work, and it's also possible to replicate, especially for chain schools. For every campus, they don't want to once again worry, acha bhaiya kahan se laye. They know that go Infinity. We've done something in Firozpur, we've done something in Assam area, we've done something right down south, so we cater to everyone all around the country. So the China factor...
You're taking on China.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thanks, Sanjeev. That's wonderful. Good news.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Here are some quick slides to show you what are the innovations we've done for various. We have a very strong library offering. Again, modular. We also incorporate RFID technologies in library, where without a librarian you can do this. Here are some examples of colorful libraries becoming a little more cheerful, where people want to hang around. We have soft seating outside, acoustic enclosures. Those are coming in. We've got flexible tables, so multi-purpose classrooms where people can remodel the classroom to whatever they want. And soft seating for primary, and flexible boards. So you bring in the board anywhere you want, make a presentation, take it out. One side is writing, one side is projection. A lot of things. All of you are invited to Goa to come and see our display center and interact with us.
Thank you.